One of the last things I wanted to talk about under the marketing section is personalization for your site. So quite importantly, personalization is a capability provided, within the solution, where you can start to create user segments. And effectively, a user segment is you're trying to structure your users and put them into a category based on their web behavior or based on different types of criteria, so that you can start to personalize the site for specific groups of customers. So in this case right here, you can see I've got different segments created. I've got teachers, I've got gamers, I have an IT manager. It just depends what kind of users are accessing your site. They're called personas effectively. So with the different personas, you can start to personalize your site to give them exactly the information they need based on how they wish to interact with the site. In addition to that, what we've done from the JD Edwards perspective is we have made a lot of customer master information available through the profiles. So you can have the basic Sitefinity user profile, or you can have a SmarterCommerce profile, which now gives you access to all of the category codes, business units, search types, all of the information, that the pricing adjustments coming in from your customer master. You can start to use this to build customer segments using maybe crucial information you have in JD Edwards that's not available anywhere else, to segment your users and effectively use that to start to personalize content for them. Okay. So once your user segments are defined, once they're created based on, any criteria, whether it's a user's location, whether it's, landing pages or how they use the site, you can actually start to personalize your site. If I scroll down here and I just go to my promotional section, pardon me, it is right here, and I expand that, I've just created some landing pages for some of the products that we sell on the SmarterCommerce site, on the Smarter Tech site rather. You can see that this is noted as personalized. So I can personalize content on a page, or I can create entirely personalized versions of the page itself. So on this page right now, if I click on this button right here, I can create a new page version, and that can be completely custom. And I can add in different content blocks. I can add in different images. I can make the page look and feel completely different for my different user segments. So if that user segment accesses the site, they're going to get a completely different view based on information I have about them. So I've personalized the site for them. In this case right here, I have a landing page that I've designed. I'm just going to go to the to preview this page to show you what that looks like from the front end. Right now, I have let's wait for that to load. I have some information coming in about a new LG chip processor that they have within their TVs. I have the TV that has that chip, and I have the add to cart button, so I can add that. I've got pricing coming in from JD Edwards integrated within here. Now this is just the standard view of this landing page that I've created. This is how everyone would see it. But if I'm a customer that falls under a retail segment, if I'm a retail customer based on my JD Edwards information, if I click on that little segment, if I fall under that segment, I'm going to get a completely different experience on this page. I'm going to get the same information about the chip, but now I have the LG home theater banner. I've got information about that complete cinema experience. And based on the information that I gathered from my user, I know that this is more likely to have them, view this page and then actually go through and click on add to cart and complete a conversion. Okay, so this is how I personalize pages. Now, how do I gather that information? Very quickly, I'm just going to go to Sitefinity Insights, which is an analytics tool that's pre-built with Sitefinity. This allows you to track all of this information. So before you actually start to personalize information for your customers, you may want to gather some data relating to those customers, how they're interacting with the site, which touch points are they accessing, which landing pages are they accessing. Once you plug in your site, once you create it, you can track all of that information based on performance. So you have all of your conversions coming through, you have any new contacts, you have the visitors for the site, and you can see how these visitors are interacting with the site. You can, very easily, it gives you, I'm on the dashboard, it's giving me an overview of, the most improved conversion, the different personas that I have coming through, whether it's a gamer or a business user or an IT manager. Now it tells me which touch points these users are accessing on the site, and it also shows me conversions for the site. Now I can set up conversions, or I can have that tracked automatically. And again, when we talk about uplift, we want to see how those touch points are actually attributing to the conversions, how those conversions are increasing or decreasing based on the touch points that my customers are using. Once I have that information, I can now start to personalize my site based on the personas, based on the different information I get, and I can track that through here. Okay, so I can actually see all of my different types of personalization I have set up. I can report on that, and I can start, using that information to make decisions on how I wish to design my site, in addition to personalizing it. Also, another important tool that you have available through the page designer as well is you can start to create different versions of the pages to A/B test them. And Sitefinity Insights will automatically track all of that information for you and tell you clearly, which page design is a winner, which is the route you want to go down. And this really is a process that you go through multiple times. You can always start changing the design of your site based on the information you get from Insights, but really using this tool right here to work with the page design to give customers a better experience, not just based on what you think, but based on how they're actually using the site and how you're tracking that.